So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down everything that I've learned in real estate. Welcome to my channel, To the Top Real Estate Coaching. Hey, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you tuning in to episode number 4. This one, I just want to go over a quick 25 different ways that you can get out and prospect. I'm a little bit fired up this morning, and the reason being is there's a lot of agents that I know personally, even agents on my team that I just have a bad feeling are going to fall out of real estate because they're missing a very key component of being a successful real estate agent, which is relentless prospecting. And this isn't something where you have to be uncomfortable or you have to be on the phones all day, call nights, things like that. You don't have to do that type of stuff where it's miserable. But I am a very, very, very firm believer in you have to have revenue generating activities or client acquisition activities almost every single day, just Monday through Friday. Even if it's a hour per day of having something that you're focused on, you are reaching out 100% focused, having conversations about real estate, you will start uncovering buyers and sellers and people to do business with. Without these conversations, you'll have 1 week go by, 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by. You haven't added anything to your pipeline. Your pipeline's dried up, and this is when the 87% failure rate starts coming into play. So I'll be quick. I'm going to go over 25 different ways to get leads. Just give my quick 2 cents, hoping it can help. And hopefully you're able to get a deal from it. That is my biggest goal from every video, is if it can help you generate one real estate deal, I think that would be freaking amazing. And it made me feel really good about it. So if you do get a deal or you do put one of these ideas in play, please comment below, share your success. I would absolutely love to hear it. So here we go. Number 1. Open houses. Everybody knows that. Open houses. I recommend doing 2 open houses. And if you just post it on the MLS open house, you show up, you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs, you're hoping people come in. It's probably going to be a failure. I strongly recommend knocking the neighborhood the day before and giving these folks a heads up, maybe a small incentive to be able to get them into the house. You can do a small gift card giveaway. You could give away tickets to a local event, maybe even a local restaurant. That way you can also promote your business at the local restaurant, let them know what you're doing, and maybe even get posted on their Facebook page as someone that's trying to promote. There's many different ways to do these, but don't just show up and hope all these people are going to run through the door and there's going to be a fair share of them that are unrepresented, that are looking for someone to list or buy their home. That's a recipe for failure, exhaustion. It's not going to work. Next one, door knocking. We all know door knocking. I would recommend doing this with a strategy where it's actually something where something just got listed. I just said something a lot. But if it's something that just got listed, you can knock and talk to the neighbors saying, hey, your neighbor's home just got listed. Right now, it may be able to great time to sell. So buyers that look at this home will have another option to compare it to. You can do it under contract. This one just went under contract. We have a lot of interest in this area. Have you had any thoughts? There are buyers looking, or just sold, right? So there's ways to spin that as well that will give you leverage and help you stir up more deals. FSBOs, we all know for sell by owner. That's one of my favorite ways to get business. I feel it's the low-hanging fruit. It's very hard if you don't have a game plan how to set appointments with these people. So I'll make an upcoming episode that go over FSBOs. Expired listings. This is one of my favorites. It's episode number 1. I've already had 2 people get listings just following the technique that I showed in episode number 1. Geo farming. So same thing, kind of the same concept where you can do it off a new listing or something that sold or went under contract, or you can just find an area that you want to become the expert in where you're going to make a name for yourself in this community or this block, what have you. But that can be very powerful as well. You can do a client appreciation party. We all know this. You can do this for relatively cheap. I would also recommend using something local. If you use a local restaurant, local business, anything where you can get the name out there, get them to promote it on their Facebook page, get your clients, past clients to invite friends, families, best friends, whatever, make it a fun time, meet more people, because at the end of the day, anytime you can grow your SOI, you're going to have a better chance of selling more real estate. Next one up, what do we have? Housewarming party. This one can be super fun. So find somebody that, if you don't have any houses that you've recently sold, find somebody in your brokerage or somebody that you know that did sell a house, and offer to help that agent. This is if you haven't sold one, offer to help the agent throw a housewarming party for the person that just bought the home. So here's an example. You sell a house and you say, hey, you know what? I do this for all my clients. I actually want to throw you a housewarming party. So if you would, respond to my email. I'm going to ask for a dozen of your friends, families, coworkers, just their name, their email, their phone number. I'm going to throw you a house party next weekend where you have some time to move in, some time to settle. I'll bring in some treats, some refreshments, and I want everybody to come over, see your new space, and celebrate this. So now you're going to have the friends, families, coworkers, names, emails. You can meet them. They're going to say, oh, hey, you're the agent. They're naturally going to start asking you questions about buying and selling. So doing a housewarming party, that can be absolutely huge. It can be a blast because you can bring alcoholic beverages. It'll make it fun if you want to make it fun. So the next one up is going to be to marketing to renters. This one can be huge. I would recommend either purchasing a renter list, which you can do to any data farming agency. If you just Google data list, you'll find different ones. You can do filters where you do certain annual incomes. I would recommend $70,000 plus. You can look at, there's a couple other filters you can put in place. How long they've lived in Utah, things like that, that may give you a more prime candidate that you can reach out to and have conversations with or put in your mailing list. The next one, networking events. This is absolutely huge. This goes back to one of the main things that you want to do, which is just always growing your SOI so you can have more conversations about real estate. So if it's a BNI, a Chamber of Commerce, whatever it may be, join the networking group, make friends with more people. Networking, the first rule is always get other folks' business before you ask for it. So find out everybody in your network, promote it. If you know there's a plumber in there that you trust, a roofer, an attorney, someone that works at a car dealer, what have you, promote that person the best you can, where you hopefully can get them business, bring them something that benefits them, and they can also see your efforts of you trying to connect them. If it's through social media, if you're connecting them through a three-way text conversation, if you're sending somebody there and say, hey, let them know that, James sent you, it's going to go a long way for them bringing you business back. So that's going to be a good one. The next one is create relationships with divorce attorneys. So you could simply cold call divorce attorneys. You could let them know, say, hey, I have a business opportunity that I think we could both benefit from. When's a good time I can come meet with you? The super, super easy pitch is to say, hey, I want to be a neutral party that you can recommend to your clients, where you have a neutral party selling the home. It doesn't have they're just very neutral. They're not, playing sides or looking out for the husband or looking out for the wife. There's going to be somebody that's very professional, has a lot of industry expertise. They can sell the house for you. You can give them some type of spiff. For example, where I'm at, you can give up to a certain spiff for a referral. I think it's $250. You can figure that out in your own area, what you can give them or how you can benefit them, or hopefully you can repay them the favor. You find someone that's going through divorce. This is unfortunate, a little bit of humor, but you can send them their direction. Next one up is going to be auction properties. I'm going to also put in the NOD list on this. So auction properties, it seems like wholesale has a lot more of a buzz right now. And I think it's because a lot of agents are starting to look at outside sources to get deals. Everybody's interested in the wholesale. But very simple way to do it. You can find public auction lists in your area. If you do a little bit of Google searching, you can find these homes that are on the public auction list. You'll want to go out to these homes in person, and I'll do an episode on this. As you know, we've done a couple of these, and it's just a very simple, hey, your home's going to get auctioned. It's on a public auction list. In 20 days, there's a good chance the sheriff's going to knock on your door and have you vacate the property in 24 hours. You leave with zero. I would like to make you a cash offer on the home. If you can do assignable contracts in your area, or you can say, hey, I have a cash buyer that's interested in purchasing the home, and you can have that conversation where I'd imagine it's better to walk away with $40,000, $20,000, whatever it is, to get you onto the next page, to start the new chapter in your life, rather than you leaving with absolute zero. Let me go over just a couple options with you and how this would work. So you got these auction properties, pitch them in person. This isn't for the faint of heart. These people, I'll save that for the next episode, and go over some detailed strategies on that. This also, the NOD list I said is the notice of default. Call your title agent and say, hey, will you send me the notice of default list? These are people that are past due on their mortgage payments, and it's going to be the ones that are on that same auction list in a month or 2 months down the road. So what you want to do is be able to go speak to those people now, see if you can list the home for them, and help them recoup the money. Next one is going to be handwritten notes. I've never done handwritten notes. There is a lady on my team named Selena. She has been doing handwritten notes. She has got listings from these handwritten notes. So every tactic is going to appeal to different people. So some of these people, I feel someone could be, barraging them with phone calls. It doesn't work. They get a handwritten note. They feel it's a little bit more personal, and, they're going to respond to it. They're going to give you a call. So she actually just got $1 million listing, $1.2 million listing, probably, 10 days or so ago from doing this. Next one, circle prospecting. That's taught in absolutely everything. I'm going to make an episode about that, but I won't ramble on. Fairly simple. Trade shows, home shows, boat shows, RV shows, whatever it may be. I think this is an excellent opportunity to be able to go out and meet people, talk to people. You can set up a booth if you're willing to fork out the money. What I'd recommend is bolting onto somebody else's booth. For example, you have somebody in a home show that is let's say a landscaper, right? So you could ask them if it's okay if you say, hey, whoever buys or sells a home through me will get a free waterfall on their next home. Maybe this is a $1,500 value. And they have if this is a display that has like a waterfall or a cool feature that this landscaper does, a really nice fire pit, a built-in barbecue, what have you. These businesses usually will not turn you down because it's going to get them business, because once the deal closes, you're just going to pay them out of pocket. You're going to give your client a gift card and say, hey, yeah, now you have, XYZ landscape. They're going to come install this waterfall or this barbecue, whatever. You have a credit for this amount. So it's an easy way to market it. Stand at the booth, pass out flyers, get people's attention that you're an agent. They'll naturally start asking questions. Next one up is going to be FRBOs, not FISBOs, FRBO, FRBO. This is for rent by owner. Whatever area you're in, Google. There's also websites that do this, but you could Google for rent by owner, Sandy, Utah. For an example, you're going to be able to find some rentals that the owner themselves is actually listing, not a property management company, but the owner. Call these folks. You can start conversations with them. There's a lot of agents calling them right now, just asking them, do you want to sell your home? That may work. I like to call, and I like to have a little bit different strategy, asking them how many rental units they have in their portfolio, and are they looking to acquire any new rental units soon? Because I'm trying to build this list of investors. So when I do come across the auction property, or I come across one on the notice of disclosure, or I find a home that needs to move quickly, I can just quickly blast out a quick email to 20, 30 people and instantly get my client some offers. If they do say, no, I'm not interested, I might even sell this one, then you have a lead right there, and you can set a listing appointment. Next one is going to be meet with human resource directors. If you have a husband, wife, cousin, anybody where they work in a large corporation, ask if you can get just a quick meeting with a human resource director. You can either set up basically a coupon. If you've worked in a corporation before, they say, oh, you get additional discount at a tire center, additional gym discount, insurance discount, what have you. They have kind of a preferred vendor. Be that with real estate, where they say, hey, anybody that worked here, a perk of being employed, if you purchase a home, you get a $1,000 gift card for Home Depot, or you get $2,000 worth of furniture. Think of something creative. Make it awesome, sell the home, they get a certain discount, something that gets their attention. Hopefully you can get that sent out in a mass email. You can get some leads from it. Next one's going to be hand out business cards. This one I think is fun. This one is also super easy. Personal goal of mine is put 5 business cards in your wallet or in your purse, fanny pack, immerse, whatever you have. Put 5 business cards in it every day. And as you go about your normal routine, when you get home, make sure you don't have any business cards. So it can be something as simple as, you're talking to a cashier when you're ringing out for your groceries, you have a conversation with them. And a simple question is, you say, hey, I actually am just curious, do you have a preferred real estate agent right now where someone is looking to purchase or sell a home that you'd refer them to? Most people say no, believe it or not, because we think real estate saturated. Everybody knows 32 people in the business. They don't. Some say no, say, great. Well, I enjoyed my conversation with you. If I can ever help you or somebody I'd be more than happy to give them amazing service. Here's my card. You move on to the next. If that even generates 1 lead per month or 1 lead per year, just per year, it takes you 1 lead. That ROI off what you paid for those business cards is, 1,000 times over. So give that a whirl. It'll also sharpen up your elevator pitch and give you more confidence speaking to people. The next one is going to be reach out to 5 people a day. I'm huge on this. I absolutely love this one. Look at your Facebook friends list. Look at your Instagram friends list. TikTok, whatever the hell else is out there. Look at your friends list, people that you somewhat know. They know who you are. They know your name. Look at your contact list in your phone. You'll find contacts in there that you haven't reached out to for 10, 12, 15, 20 years, maybe. Just reach out to 5 per day. Don't reach out to those 5 just directly in real estate, but I usually like to see their name, look up Facebook. They might not come up in my algorithm, and you may see that their son just won a high school basketball tournament. Reach out, just say, hey, I came across your Facebook. I just noticed that little Joey won the high school championship and he scored 18 points. That's absolutely amazing. Cool to see. Leave it at that, because they're naturally going to start conversation with you. You've brought somebody back into your SOI that was way far out of it. They never would have considered you in a million years if somebody they know was looking to buy or sell a home. Now you're back in their SOI, you're having conversation, you're going to be back at top of mind. The next one is going to be take someone to lunch once per week with large SOI. If I said that too fast, take someone let me look at the time. I have only about 5 minutes because I do have to show some houses. So the next one is going to be take someone to lunch once a week. I like to focus a lunch every Wednesday. Reach out to somebody that has a large SOI. It can be someone that owns a business, someone that's, coaches sports teams. Just think of your network. Who do you know that knows a lot of people? If you can get in with that person and you can be their preferred real estate agent, that person talks to a lot of people. Your name will naturally come up. There's people, all those, oh man, I have the best dentist. I have the best tattoo artist. I have the best trainer at the gym. You got to use my guy. Be that person with real estate where they're just pumping you all day and they're getting your name out there in front of people. Next one, sponsor events. This event doesn't matter. It can be a kid's baseball team. You could be the one, you could bring the treats, the drinks, whatever. You could pay for their jerseys, sports equipment. There's many different things you can do. You can have it sponsored by you, Joe Smith Real Estate, whatever it may be. You'll get a lot of parents saying, oh, hey, I appreciate you doing this, what have you. You could put together a friend's bridal shower, baby shower, something like that, and just let them know that you're an agent, and you're going to start getting more conversation from it. Next one's going to be teach first-time home buyer classes or real estate investment classes. Self-explanatory, post it. First-time home buyers, I'm having a meeting, a networking event to teach this, how to get ready to buy your first home next week at so-and-so time. Have maybe one of your lending partners come. They can speak to this as well. Do a real estate investment class. Have a lending partner come. Plaster this everywhere. Have people invite extra people. Maybe give away a prize to entice people in the door. You'll have some good conversations. You'll get some leads. Partner with a local business. I kind of touched on this one earlier. If you know somebody that owns a business, partner with them. Piggyback onto their clients where you're going to bring them more business by offering their clients another service. So as an easy example, I have a friend that owns a motorcycle shop. I'm into motorcycles. We're putting together a co-branding deal where anybody that rides dirt bikes or that's a client of his shop buys or sell a home through me, they get $1,000 gift card to his shop. So I think that's pretty awesome. Next one, attend a meetup or join a new group. So there's meetups everywhere. Like there's always people that say, oh, I wish I was born where you were born and it's easier for you to get deals because you have a large SOI. I don't think that's the truth, but make your SOI large if you feel that way. Just fix the problem. Go on Meetup. Find local groups. People have local hikes, biking trips, backpacking, games of nights of playing checkers. There's something for everybody. Join those groups. Make new friends. You'll naturally have conversations. Again, people will ask what you do. I'm a real estate agent. That right there, you have a chance of getting a lead versus doing nothing. Next one, only two more. YouTube channel. Who'd be crazy enough to start a freaking YouTube channel in 2023? Anyway, start a YouTube channel, do something on your local area. If you mess around on YouTube for a couple of minutes, whatever state you're in, county you're in, do a couple searches. You'll find a couple agents that are absolutely killing it by just doing tours of the local area, city tours, top 10 best things to do, top 5 worst things to do, something catchy. You'll get people watching these, sharing it on social media. You'll get some leads. Last one. Thanks for sticking with me this far. I've tried to talk super quick on this and I really, really hope it helps. The very last one is social media post, but large asterisk by it. If I can make an asterisk like right there. Anyway, large asterisk. The people that do social media posts just showing that you're a new agent, you don't know what you're doing, you are shooting yourself in the foot. So if I just went and finished dental school and I told everybody, hey, just got my license, who wants to be the first person out there to let me pull their tooth? Like, who would do that? It's freaking ridiculous. So the ones that post on social media, what a lot of people teach, oh, do a free home evaluation, just stupid stuff that makes you look like a complete clown. Stop doing that. Do things that make you look like a real estate agent that actually knows what they're doing. So here's an example. You might not have clients. Everybody has to start somewhere. I get that. Go do an open house for somebody. When you're doing this open house, make a video tour. Oh, look at this amazing home and this kitchen and this view. This is great, right? If you go show houses for someone, make videos. Oh, showing more homes. This is the 5th home I'm showing today. Do things actually show that you are actually doing real estate, that you're actually out there making the grind, doing the thing. Of course, post things where just got this home under contract, just got my buyer a home. Things that you're doing. Like if that dentist was to say, hey, I just got done with, a client that got done with his teeth program and we fixed 3 of his teeth. He couldn't be happier. He's pumped. And there's a picture of the guy smiling happy. You might give the guy a whirl, right? So hopefully that analogy makes sense. I think a lot of new agents post all over their social media, just, oh, I'm new. And the first thing I would think to mind is someone's brand new helping me with the largest transaction of my life that doesn't even know, anything, what the hell they're doing. I'm not going there. Do things that show you're actually doing real estate. You actually know what you're talking about. Post links to investment classes, post, even if it's an article that why maybe right now you can get a better rate on an FHA rate than a conventional rate, things like that. So anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully one of those 25 ideas, you actually heard it. Light bulb went off. I hope I remember to edit in a light bulb right there. Hopefully a light bulb went off. Put this into play. At least dedicate. Just tell yourself, I'm going to try this. What this crazy guy said, what James said on this YouTube channel, I'm going to do this for 15 minutes for the next 10 days. Just try that. Try it for 15 minutes. The 15 minutes could be just reaching out to 5 people in your network, in your contact group, just having a conversation. Anybody can do that. I promise you. So try it. I hope it works. I hope you get more deals, and I appreciate you tuning in. If you like this content, it would help me out if you subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment. Even if the video sucks, if you say, hey, this video, it absolutely sucks. It sucks. Comment, it sucks. Comment if you like it, comment if you try it, and most of all, if you can get a deal or a new client from it, I'd absolutely love to hear it. So I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one.